Okay. Um, Hello, everybody. uh, I realized I kind of want to start creating again. More visual media, I guess. Um, I got new glasses. Uh, Pretty useful, I gotta say. Pretty useful. But I'm gonna take them off for the rest of the chat. Um, let's see. It's been a year now that I've been a custodian, aka janitor, and it's been kind of fun, honestly. A lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be. Um, I really enjoyed it so far. A lot more than I thought I was going to. Uh, for many reasons. Mainly, I like the sense of independence that they give us because they kind of just let us do our own thing and arrange our work how we want to. Our schedules are slightly flexible. We can take our breaks and lunches when we want to, um, within reason. And I like that the most. Besides that, I like the variety because I'm not just at one school. They send me around to different schools to clean them up, depending on when other people are sick or on vacation or whatnot. And that allows me a break from the high school, going to middle or elementary schools, and it gives me a break from my coworkers, which is often appreciated. No offense to them, they're great people, but everybody gets on each other's nerves occasionally if you spend too much time together. Um, and so I like that. I like the variety. I like the schedule, pretty much, pretty good. I work afternoons, so I get my mornings free, um, and so I can go grocery shopping or run errands, play video games, etc. Uh, rather than after work, which is when I'm tired and I don't feel like doing anything. So that's pretty good. Except in summer, it's gonna change, which kind of sucks. I want to do something about that, but that's another story. And yeah, I passed my probation. There's a year long probation um, for being a custodian for Portland Public Schools, and I'm a pretty good worker overall. They love me at most places, um, but I'm also very good at making sure that I take time for myself when I need to. My lunch might go a little bit longer than needs to, but it's for it's for everybody's good. Um, Everybody benefits in the end because I'm a little bit more relaxed and rested, and so I can do my work better for the second half of the shift. Um, the thing I wasn't expecting working for the school district was developing a deep emotional attachment to somehow fixing it, fixing the whole district because there's a lot of corruption. There's a lot of overspending on unnecessary things. And it drives me crazy because everybody's always complaining about the budget and not having enough money for certain things. But there's two main culprits. One is administration, uh, being there for many years, amassing a large salary, and then not really contributing much to the actual daily operations of the company. I assume they kind of just sit back and just chit chat and maybe send some emails and write some documents. Probably takes a couple hours. Um, anyway, and also there's overspending on contractors because PPS used to do most of its maintenance in house. They had a very good maintenance department. They had a wood shop. They had plumbers, electricians, all sorts of stuff, and they would do most of it themselves. But then they started subcontracting contractors, and the contractors charge 3 to 5 times, if not more, of what a job should cost. because they have overhead and all these insurance and all these things. I'm sure they have good excuses, but really, I'm pretty sure they're just bleeding the government for all it's got, and which is ethically sort of permissible because it is the government, but at the same time, now my taxes go to this, so I'm emotionally invested in my tax money, my slave tax money, being used for things in a better way. Um, if I can, do something about it. And so now I have to figure out a way to either become some sort of head honcho in PPS, or subtly influencing various people in positions of authority to help them make the right decisions so that things can get fixed and things can start to go in a better direction. Um, because there's no excuse for incompetence and wasteful spending, these sorts of things. It's very simple. Overall, the way these large organizations are run, they break everything down into really manageable chunks, and it's kind of cake, honestly. All the little jobs and things people have to do. If they complain, it's probably because it's repetitive. They do the same thing every day, or they've been at the job too long. And they're not pursuing other things that they want to pursue, so they're unhappy because of that. Or maybe just because the work itself is boring and they don't like doing it. But the work itself is not hard. I would say the only difficult job, in certain cases, teachers, yes, dealing with annoying students would be very, very frustrating. But overall, like, difficult job, sometimes security guard, the maintenance people, they work really hard sometimes. Yeah, overall, like, custodial work, pretty simple overall if you do it right. Um, yeah. Let's see. So that's custodial work has been taking up a lot of my time, but I've been working on improving my life in other ways. My diet has really improved. I've started eating a lot more fat and protein, and my heart palpitations have pretty much disappeared completely. They do come back occasionally when I'm dehydrated or really hungry, or nervous about something. Going to work for the first, like, on a Monday, after not being there for a few days. I'll get a couple here and there, but overall, it's way under control. So I think it has to do with the vagus nerve running through my stomach, and when my stomach, which is where I hold on my stress, gets inflamed, I think it triggers it, and it's like it's just letting me know I need to do something about it. I've been drinking a lot more water. So that's been good. I'm still smoking a lot of weed, which is probably not ideal. But it keeps morale high, and high morale is a very important thing on this ship. I've been working out a bit, doing pull-ups and stuff. That's been very nice. I broke 160 pounds, or what is that, like 75 kilos, for the first time in my life a couple months ago, and that was very exciting because I could never imagined gaining that weight after being stalled around 145, 150 for so long, for 20 years? 20 years practically. It's after work right now, and I just kind of wanted to get started on this thing. So maybe I'll do a more in-depth analysis in the future of my life, and maybe explore different aspects of it. But for now, that's kind of the overall aspect. Just getting financially established after 15 years as a hermit, kind of, and yeah, getting to know what it's like to have a job again. It's kind of fun. Recommend it if you're not doing much.